Please, if you have any questions, please ask. Okay. Oh, chat. Put a note on chat. This is EEX3372 LAB01 discussion. This LAB01 session has 12 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All others are simple questions, and question 12 is bit harder, and I will explain what is this question, and you can then generate a Python code, and according to that I will give marks. I will explain these questions. Okay. This is Colab. This is Jupyter notebook given by the online, given by Colab. So you can run the code here, and if you want text, you can insert text here. You can go to the up. You can move this text to the up using this and this button down, this button move to down. I will put here the question and the order. The code here. Okay. Now this question, write a Python program that takes two numbers. Okay, from the user and prints their sum, difference, product, and quotient. Quotient means divide. Sum, difference, product is multiply, and quotient is divide. And first you have to input two numbers. First number, these are variable. We can write any name for the variable. Okay. Now you can write input and the first number and the second number. Okay. But after inputting this data, the type of the data is string. You can run this program in Colab using this here by clicking this first number, second numbers, Here, this type of the first number is string. But if you want to add these numbers, you have to convert these to either integer or float. So you have to define the data type. We can write input with decimal points. You have to write float. Otherwise, if you want to input only integer numbers, you can write int float. I will put float here. You have to close bracket here. Float within brackets. Right. Now the data type is float. Okay. Now uh, in this cell we have input two numbers, first number and the second number. In the we can include other cell uh, sum. Sum is first number plus second number. Difference, all these are the difference is first number minus second number. Product, first number multiply second number. Quotient, first number divide by second number. But if we put okay, now we can run it. Now these are the sum quotient. And now you have to print it. You can write comment, print results. We can write anything after typing this hash sign. Compiler will ignore all these lines. Print. Okay, now I will run this. Sum is this one, like this. Now wait a minute. Now these are the results. Okay. Now if you enter 12, 0. Now what happened? There's an error here. Float division by 0. So normally we can't divide any number by 0. So we have to put if command. If second number not equal, if you type this control structures, you have to put like this. Quotient else cannot divide by this if second number not equal. This symbols are not equal to 0. Quotient is first number divided by second number. Else should print cannot divide by 0. It will print cannot divide by 0. Quotient is here you can see this quotient is random variable. Okay, now you can first you can initialize this variable. Sum is 0 like that. Yes, product is 0. Now you can see, yeah, if we initialize them, the correct values will be printed. If not initialized, then these values, garbage value may be printed. Second one, write a Python program to satisfy the following criteria. If you have any question, please ask. Okay. Write a program to satisfy the following criteria. Write a Python program to satisfy the following criteria. PT1, PT2, these are practical tests. Okay. There are 5 practical tests. Variables, we can declare variables PT1, PT2, PT3, like that up to the PT5. FP is the final paper mark. Set is the overall mark. The evaluation criteria is Z is equal to the 0.6 average this amount and plus 0.4 into F. 0.6 into this one is 0.4 into this one. If Z is greater than or equal to 50, student passes, else student fails. Now we have to input these 5 variables and and the Z, no, if we have to input 5 variables, PT1, PT2, PT3, PT4 and PT5, and then we have to input F for the final mark. So we have to calculate Z, then print the output as Z. Now we have to, what is the output? The student fails or pass. Output is pass or fail. Okay, we inputs are PT1, PT2, PT3, PT4 and PT5, and F final mark paper marks. We calculate Z, and the output is student pass or fail. So we how can we program this? First we have to input input uh, dot input enter. T2 is intelligent, I think. All are giving F. Okay, now the next is calculation. Z equal 0.6 into average. PT1 Z is equal to the average. First we can write average is equal to the PT1, PT2, PT3 plus divide by 5. Then Z is we can write capital F, no? Here also capital F. Average into the 0.4 capital F. Then code print average is no, we have to print if Z is greater than or 50, print student passes, else student fails. You have to close this bracket, and okay, now program is okay. Now we can run it. So that fails because I think 0.4 0.04 into the F is less marks, no? So student fails. Like that you can program this. Write the best data type of each variable and explain why. Okay, now What are the best data type of these values? Can you explain, anyone? Put them into the chat or talk. You can talk. What are the best data types of these these variables? Here there are data types: float, int, and the string. Okay, now string is for if you don't want to calculate, so you can put them into the data type of string, like name. But if you want to calculate these with these values, you have to put either integer or float. Please think what are the best data types for these variables, and write and upload to the upload to the LMS. Okay, now in LMS in lab1 submission is there. You can input the lab1 submission. There are 12 questions in the lab sheet. For each section, write the question text, and you have to write before the code. In Colab, question text, any relevant details about the corresponding code cell in a Google Colab notebook. You can create a notebook and share it, and you can share the here you can share. Okay, restrict. You can anyone with the link, and upload to the this lab1 submission text box. Okay, then write the Python program to solve that question. Make sure the correct outputs are displayed for the given inputs. Full marks will be awarded if clear and meaningful comments, and you have to write text also. Okay, in the text section. Text section is this is the text section, and the code section is this one. Here text and the code. You can run this code in this, and share this created Python Colab codes, and share it as anyone with the link can view. And then this please attach the link to the Colab notebook containing all the completed program inputs and output sharing. And you have to attach this link to this LAB1 submission. Now write the best data types. You think about this what are the data types and write. Modify the program to ensure that the user inputs are valid numerical values for the practical test and the final exam mark. If the input is invalid, prompt the user to enter a valid number. Now, here you can define a function. Okay, function you can use at any time you want. Function actually how to start a function using diff get valid marks. Get valid marks is name, function name. You have to write here while to try mark dot equal input prompt mark rate less than or equal to the 0 or mark. Now you have to input uh, okay, you have to input the mark, then the variable is mark. This stores these variables. Your entered variables will be stored in mark variable. Then it checks whether marks less than or equal. Now the validation is, now first we have to validate. First user inputs and valid numerical values for the practical test. Now usually marks will be not minus values, not greater than or zero, greater than 0. If these boundary levels are exceeded, there will be a error message. If mark less than or equal less than 0 or mark greater than 100, the print invalid mark. Please enter a number between 0 and 100, else return mark. Now because this valid uh, function, this is a function, no? So you have to return it. This return value is what is the variable data type of this mark. The data type of of this mark is plot. Here you can see plot plot. Okay, now you can. Try except it should be there now. Try except value error. Okay. Now you have to try. If you are type try, you have to write except value error. Input invalid input. Please enter valid number. This now this is a function. Okay. Now you can use function in next code. PT1. You can call this here get valid marks. Enter PT1 marks. Here this prompt is whatever this text will be go to here prompt input prompt, and then if this mark greater than 100 or less than 0, it will gives a invalid marks. Oh, no. Now here we can write if we write 100 will happen. Invalid mark, please enter number between 0 and 100. In this program it is not happening. This any mark either -2 and 120, that also those things also will be accepted. But here um, it is not accepted, and by this get valid marks here call this function, and prompt is enter pt1 marks. Enter pt1 marks goes to here. Then here marks will be you can input marks and then return marks value to this pt1 or pt2 or pt3, like that. Any okay, to the f also. Now we can write 45 like that. Now that's okay. Now we have to write what we have to write. Then all the other things are same. In same cell also we can write student passes. It is better use int for pt marks because there are no floating values. For average variable we can use okay, right. That is depend on you. If you want to enter marks floating point numbers, because with the decimal places you can put plot for pt1, pt2, pt marks also. That depends on the context. Okay. Extend the program to assign letter grade based on the overall marks, is it? Extend the program to assign a letter grade based on the overall. Now, how to write you can continue this from here, is it mark? If here it is automatically coming. If greater than or 90, if it is greater than or 90, print A. If no, this should be other way around. Okay. Greater than or 90. No, this is if the Z is greater than or 90, print A. Else if else if okay, else if is if it is not true, go to this one. If this is true, print this one. If this is not true, go to this command and this command. Now you have to write here else, okay? Because now you can see the marks is 50 point something. So that 50 marks is not any this condition, any condition not true, not satisfied. So else print grade Now we can write it like this. Mhm. Uh, Set marks. Set marks are here. There is no grade here. Now we can write 8. Now student passes. Here you can see 82%, 82.75. So here the if this is it is this condition is true, so it will print grade B. Modify the program to allow the user to input any number of practical tests. Instead of fixed numbers, calculate the average of the entered practical test marks and use it in the evaluation criteria. Now in this one, modify the program to allow user to input any number of practical test marks instead of fixed number. Calculate the uh, afresh the entered practical test marks and use it in the evaluation criteria. And then there are different ways. Okay. You can use a for loop. Okay. Um, we can write like this number input enter number of practical tests. Or I in range number we can call this get valid marks. No, we can no, we can calculate directly average. We can get directly sum equal sum plus get valid marks enter pt plus string I plus 1 marks. Here it will print like this: enter pt I plus 1, I is equal to 0. From 0 plus 1 mark. And then average, we have to input number, then range number, then sum, average is equal to the enter practical test, enter number of practical tests. We can say 3 factor pt1 marks, pt2 marks, 83 marks. Yes, that's enough. Now, then after that, you can calculate these this all the variable, all the other programs you can continue like this. There are several ways you can program this. You can try in any way. Okay, now 6. 7 is uh, 7 is there is a program, Python program. It has what are these? Diff. These are this actually queue. Okay, queue. You can input. You can add values, and this add customer is we can input names to the queue, and then serve customer. So if we serve customer, if you press 2, and then the final name will be deleted, and display queue, the whatever the queue details will be displayed. Okay, now I will run this. Now you have to you have to indent properly, otherwise we can't run properly. There will be errors if we didn't intend. Now, if name is equal to the main, this one is for Python, not for this Colab. This for Python program if you run in computer using IDE or using compiler, you have to write this one. This program start from here, then it will call main. If the name is main, you can call it here main. What is the main? It goes from here to here, the define main. Then Q is a empty array. Q is called. While true, this will be printed, and choice we have to input. If choice is 1, like that, and otherwise, then if the choice is 1, input enter customer name, and then add customer. It will program will go to the add customer function. Add customer function is here. There are two parameters goes inside, q and the name. Q dot q is array. Okay, here you can see array. Q is array. Q dot append name. The q dot is Add customer. I think we can Ajit. Add customer. Animal. So you can display customers. Ajit and Nimal. If we add furthermore, Viruni, display Ajit, Nimal, and Hiruni. If we serve customer, what will happen? Ajit will be deleted. Nimal and only the Nimal and Hiruni. If we put 2, then the Nimal will also vanish. Now here the program define service customer is another function. If q served customer is equal to q dot pop is the first the q's first the value will be deleted. Here within this curly bracket, it will print the variable served customer variable. Served customer variable is q served customer. Here you can see served customer is a deleted thing. Now, what are the answer to what is the purpose of the add customer function? Explain the functionality of the service customer function. How does the display queue function display the queue contents? Describe the main loop, main function, and how it interacts with the users. Please answer these questions and upload. Okay, upload. You have to upload these things. You can include in the text also. In the Colab, create a text and answer these questions. Now the number 12, write a Python program to calculate the total work hours per month based on user entered work date numbers from 1 to 31 and the number of work hours per day. To complete this task, first you have to enter the in time and the out time for each date. Store these entries in 2D array. 2D array. Print the hours worked for each entry and calculate the print total hours worked. Now here you have to input. Now there is an array. Okay, array like this. 2D array. 2D array has 31 rows, 2 columns. This for 1 month. Okay, 1 to 31 is month. Second, we have to input 1 to 31 here, and see here you have to enter the number of hours worked on this date, and this you use the following variable to calculate the duration. In h enter the date number 1 to 30. Here, okay. Enter date 1 to 30, up to 30. Enter in hour. This is you have to enter 24-hour our numbers, okay, like 1 to 12 and 13, 14 up to the 24. 22 enter in minus because these are worker can uh, uh, we have to put the array hours worked, okay. Hours to calculate the hours worked, you have to enter uh, in uh, uh, starting work hour and the minute and the end of the hour and the minute. Here you can enter in hour 24, 22 and enter in minute 30, enter out hour 2, enter out minute 15. At the night, okay, here it says 22 at the night. After 22, the out is 2 a.m. Okay, 22 is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. to 19, no, 19, 20, 21. 21 is 22 is 10, I think. Then starting to the next day 2. So how calculation is in minutes, 22 in minutes, 22 into 60 hours into 60 plus 30 here. Now 1350 minute, and the out minute is 24 plus 2 into 60 the next day, okay, plus 15, 2 plus 15. Now if the value is less than this one, 22, then you have to calculate like this, 1575. Now duration of minutes is these things, out minus input, then 225, that means duration in hour is divided by again 60. That is these are the calculations, okay. Now after completing and running the program, the output should be given as follows: enter date number 3 like this. Do you want to continue? Do you want you have to within a loop, okay, you have to write program within a loop. Do you want to continue? Yes or no, like that. You have to put variables like this: duration, input, description should be all variables. Calculation to measure the duration is as follows: if the out hour is greater than in hour, duration is this one, else duration is this one. Use the following function to complete the Python program: initialize date and date time, enter date, calculate duration, data array, like that. I think you can decide how to do and upload the complete the program and upload to the this lab1 submission. It's okay.
Yes, sir.
No. Right. You can use ChatGPT also, but you have to um, give some comments what you have learned. Okay. Now I will stop here. I hope you can do these uh, programs and you can upload lab1 answers. Okay. Thank you then.
Okay, thank you.